to Atlanta, Georgia, Bobby Dodd Stadium, and the home of the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. The Rambling Wreck is here, and these fans have been waiting since early in the day to get this one cranked up. A huge opportunity for both of these teams to get a boost and find a way to break into the top 25 if they can come out with a victory. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Yellow Jackets will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Eagles offense will take the field first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Starting to feel a little pressure. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
You know, you would have thought that after having 3 interceptions in their last game, the quarterback would absolutely never throw this guy's way. But here we are. We're in the first drive, and they're trying to be aggressive, and they're attacking one of their best players defensively, and he makes them pay. 4 picks in 2 games. We got to be talking about this guy for the Heisman, right?
Looking for space. It's Alexander. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. It'll be 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Kane. Good timing on the quick out. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They'll send out the kicker here. Dead center perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. The give on the option. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Pocket breaking down. Reels it in down the left side. There he goes. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Back to throw, it's King. Going to try to pop one on the screen. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Nice job to get it past the sticks and then get him down at the 35. And the Yellow Jackets will have it 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Alexander. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. The Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. We've reached a break. Boston College has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. The play-action fake. Rush is on him. He'll pull it down and run. Still running at the 40.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. On the run, it's Alexander. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the tailback. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping them up and getting to the ground.
Right down the boulevard. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. Wide open spaces. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Golden Eagles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Golden Eagles in a good spot here with second and short. He'll try it again. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turnaround, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. And the Golden Eagles back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And his throw is incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. A little screen to the running back. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
BC back to work after picking up the first down. They'll run it from the gun. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Pressure coming, and he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. They take a 4-point lead here in the second.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he's going to try to return this one. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Pucks it out of the air.
It's very early in the college football season, but this coaching staff has to be very pleased by what they've seen from their quarterback. He's making real good decisions, and he's been accurate. That was his 100th completion early this year.
Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. And the Yellow Jackets are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Now the play fake. Caught near the sideline, it's Williamson. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. Makes a connection. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boston College wants to play fast. Looking to fire. He's got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. unleashes to the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Pass to 50, the 40, the 20. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
Fair catch is made. They'll spot it at the 7, and a long way to go for this offense. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Looking to throw on first down. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they make... Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, the Flats. Bobby Dodd Stadium, home of the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets and the Rambling Wreck, hoping to rev up that engine. This game today could be an inflection point for both of these teams, as each hoping to use it as a springboard to get into the top 25. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Boston College about to kick it off and get this game started. He'll bring it out. It's Williamson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Georgia Tech's offense will go to work first. And they are coming off a sensational performance. This quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. The Yellow Jackets get it past the sticks. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game.
Turning on the Jets. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Yellow Jackets want to crank the tempo.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's King. Under fire. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. The Chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd down, going up top. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. So Boston College's offense will go to work for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot, not just in pass coverage when they're
There he goes. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run.
Everybody on defense did such a good job on that play, leveraging the football and using the sideline to their advantage. They weren't letting him get north. They forced him east-west, got him out of bounds for a loss.
He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Snap it to the back. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
You want to end the play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield and making something happen.
Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. Negative play on 1st down. That's what a defense always wants. They'll run play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Fires to the big fella. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going, down 3-0. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Looking to throw, it's King. On the move, he fires. He makes a catch. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
The Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Oh, they're after him. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pulls it in. There he goes. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. And the Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They'll go with a direct snap. Got the first down and still on his feet. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Here's a heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Wants to go up top. He's going for it all. He's got it inside the 30. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Boston College will try to get it in on a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Eagles! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. USC is currently ahead early in this one inside the Coliseum. But unlike the days of Reggie Bush and Matt Leinart, they just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Ohio State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Back to throw, it's King. Grabs it in the middle. Oh, out of space. Really good job making the play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. After the big first down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. Off play action. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Yellow Jackets need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Quick release by the QB. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. Bringing it back. He's at the 40. And a tremendous return will be stopped at the 28-yard line. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Looking to throw, it's Kane. Tagged out of the air. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Takes it from the gun on third down. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And finally the offense strikes, man. Puts a drive together, gets points right at the end of the first half. Kudos to their defense keeping them in it. Now you got some momentum. Figure some things out at halftime. Right back in this ballgame.
He calls for the fair catch and makes it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing it. That ball would just trickle into the end zone. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. To the air on first down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Caught at the 25. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Splits the uprights. Good. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great game day atmosphere today in Atlanta. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the flats at Bobby Dodd Stadium.
The Yellow Jackets will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Finds his man. It's Harris.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. Direct snap. Creates a little room. He has the first and still on his feet. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. From the gun, the ground game. Turning it on. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Golden Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Here's the pressure. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Using his legs, it's Alexander. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Bulldozes his way through. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. To throw, it's King. Runs for the tackle. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Soften him up with a run. Now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Phillips. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. It's a running room. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. Nice move to keep running. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains. He's looking deep. Makes the catch down the right side. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. BC back to work after picking up the 1st down. The give on the inside. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Right back to it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here.
And after that completion, it's decision time now for the head coach. Do you kick a field goal, add to your lead, make it more difficult on the opposing offense, or do you trust your quarterback to make one more big completion here and ice the game?
And how about this offense running the football when you know it's going to be a run? Being the more physical squad. And this defense, man, trailing in this football game, still got those 3 timeouts, but they've got to get a stop. They've got to make a stand and start burning those timeouts.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Not able to pick up that first down, David, but if I'm them, I'm going again right here on 4th.
Man, I think you knew that on 3rd and 2, short yard situation. You got it close to 4th and inches. Now we're going to get this first down.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Nestled just inside that right upright. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. USC has the lead right now, but kind of fittingly, the men of Troy have been in a battle today. They're up by a field goal over Ohio State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Back to throw, it's King. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And the Yellow Jackets want to move quickly. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense got it. He's loose. How about this defense slamming the door shut with a fumble recovery, and the offense should be able to run out the clock from here. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The quarterback's just going to take a knee. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job of this team being ready, getting the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation. There are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked, as these two are in this one. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a team sitting in the top 5 of the conference standings, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Mustangs will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Boston College's offense will go on the attack first. From the gun, running back on the move. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Got it set up on the outside. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Golden Eagles are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big 3rd down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So SMU's offense will get the ball for the first time. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse. Do they let him make him? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups? Or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays on him.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops hoping for a chance today.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking for a gap. It's Harden. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. The Mustangs are in the hurry up. Back to pass, it's Jennings. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Rushes on him. Makes the catch. It's Harden. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. Hold. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Got his man down the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Mustangs are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Mustangs decide to punt it away. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. The hand to the running back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Throws for the tight end. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. The Golden Eagles come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Awesome job there on 3rd down by the QB, working through his progressions. He wanted to go downfield, but the defense took everything away. So his eyes come down, he finds the drag route underneath, makes a good throw, and his guy does the rest to pick up the 1st.
And the Golden Eagles have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Got his man on the outside.
Yeah, great catch, but great read. I love the quarterback understanding. You're going to see the blitz. I'm going to get the ball to my running back quickly, let him get the 1st down. Nice job by the quarterback seeing that really fast.
That's caught. It's Lockwood. He's out of bounds after the good pickup, and what a way to end the 1st period. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. To the ground with the back. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. The Golden Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Just feeds the running back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Golden Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Line is set on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. 1st and goal now. Let's see what Boston College calls. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Boston College.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Getting ready for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. This drive will open from the 15. They'll give it to the back. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. And the Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw. It's Jennings. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Finds a man in the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Powers through the defender. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. The Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Harden. Look at that. Got a lot of room to the right. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, SMU. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Trying to set up the screen. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Makes the grab. It's James. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
They'll run the screen. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Wants to throw again. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense.
Touchdown, Boston College! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. And the returner will be knocked down. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Got the quick completion. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. They get to him as he throws. He's got it. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. On 1st and 10 from the 38. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. Fires on the move. It's caught. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Slithers into space. Running through contact. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. It's all teed up. Boston College will kick to start this third quarter. He'll return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one. They're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Here comes the heat. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
From the gun, running back gets to give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Golden Eagles come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem is
trying to beat the D deep. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're
makes the grab inside the 30. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles. After that, there might be a few extra tackling drills in practice this week.
Listen, when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You need a swarm. Where are my other guys? You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football to make sure you get them on the ground.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes with the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Using his legs, it's hard. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. The Mustangs moving quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Here comes the option. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Finds the tight end. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Snagged in the middle, it's Singleton. Oh, he's got some space. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. Right back to the well. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming, defense trying to rise up. Under fire. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Wide open spaces. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. BC trying to turn this red zone trip into a party in the mods. Handoff to the lone back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the tight end. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Gets rid of it. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and it'll be enough for the first down. We've reached the break. Boston College has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll try to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Boston College. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the left. Shakes off the defender. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying play action. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Got a man. It's Brown. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. The inside handoff. Can't get him to the ground. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Give to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll run it from the gun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Looking for the score. Got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but...
Touchdown, Boston College! And the pummeling has started. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Dropping back, it's Jennings. The screen, he's got wheels. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
Hey, it's a heads-up play right there. Listen, you're trying to scramble. You're trying to make something happen. Nobody's open. You're not going to be able to get out of bounds. Just protect yourself. Get down on the ground, get what you can get, and live to play another day.
And the Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a man miss. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. With the catch, it's Cooper. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Grab near the marker, it's Knight. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
Yeah, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete the...
Turning on the Jets. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Got room to work.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
They'll immediately call timeout.
And these are these moments as a defense, like, you're just trying to get out of the game. We're rotating, we're subbing, like, we've stopped them all game long. Like, they can run the football right here. The biggest thing is the clock ticking, us getting out of here with a dub, and really, everybody staying healthy.
They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because